The vaccine is most likely to provide immunity against which of the following pathogens? Okay, 2-month-old brought the physician for written well child examination. She is given a vaccine that contained polyribosal ribitol phosphate conjugated to a toxoid carrier. The vaccine is most commonly to provide immunity against which of the following pathogens? Polyribosal ribitol phosphate is a protein, is an antigen that is commonly seen in the capsule of which of the following bacteria? Which of the following bacteria is the antigen of which of the following bacteria? Polyribosal ribitol phosphate. Okay, Dr. Sultana, perfect. It's in the Haemophilus influenza. Okay, Haemophilus influenza is called pediatric infection as well. Called what? Pediatric infection. Okay, we have how many types of Haemophilus influenza? We have 2 types of Haemophilus influenza. We have H1B, the B type, and also the other type is non-typable. Okay, what about capsule? Okay, the capsule of the capsular type, or the H1B, Haemophilus influenza type B, contain a substance called polyribosal ribitol phosphate, which is a protein that is in the capsule of this bacteria. And this PRPP, or polyribosal ribitol phosphate, this is a virulence factor of this one, and it prevents opsonization and also prevents phagocytosis by the phagocytic cells like macrophage and macrophage and neutrophil. And the vaccine against this type of bacteria is against this antigen, PRP antigen, that is attacked with a toxoid carrier with a conjugate protein of, I think, diphtheria bacteria. It attached with that, and it's the vaccine against Haemophilus influenza. I want to ask one question. It's really high yield. Why we tag the capsule of a bacteria with a protein to make vaccine? Because T cell dependent pathway is weak. Okay, B cell produces antibodies, right? B cell produces antibodies. Okay, there are certain antigens, proteinic antigens activate B cells through T cell. Proteinic antigens activate B cell through T cell, but non-proteinic antigen, polysaccharide, this thing, activate B cell directly. That's weak. It's called T cell independent activation. We gave this one PRP plus a protein, a conjugate protein that's attached with this one. Why we give this one? When we give this is PRP, which is a structure in the polysaccharide of in the capsule of this bacteria, the Haemophilus influenza, plus a protein. This enhances the antibody production like this. You know, first it activates the T cells, then T cell activate B cell, then B cell will convert to plasma cell secretes antibodies. In this way, it's really robust, it's really strong activation. When we combine PRP with conjugate protein, usually it's a protein of diphtheria. Okay, if the conjugate protein is not here, then it's only polysaccharidal capsule antigen. Then the B cell activated directly without T cell mediation. Without mediating by T cell, B cell activate directly, which produce less antibody. It's weak. Which produces less antibody, which is weak, and that's why we conjugate capsular antigens with conjugate protein to enhance the T cell dependent activation of B cell and enhance the immunity by producing too much antibodies. Okay, strep pneumonia, Streptococcus pneumonia also has, I think, the capsular antigen, also capsular type of vaccine, which is which is called PSV23, I think, PSV23. And also there's PSV13, which is capsular antigen plus a conjugate protein. And poliovirus has two types of vaccines. Poliovirus has two types of vaccine. A Salk vaccine, SALK, Salk vaccine, which is inactivated form of vaccine, or it's called injection. And also Sabin vaccine, SABIN. Sabin is oral form of, it's called oral polio vaccine. And it's both the Salk one, the inactivated one, or the killed one, enhances only IgG production against poliovirus, but Sabin one enhances both IgA production in GI tract and IgG in the blood. IgA in GI tract, IgG in the blood. That's really important. Sabin one, the oral poliovirus or the live attenuated virus vaccine of polio, which is called Sabin, enhances both type of immunity, the local immunity by producing IgA in the GI tract and IgG in the blood. But Salk one, the killed one, is only IgG in the blood. Okay, Corium bacterium diphthery. Oh, that's also, and the vaccine is against the Corium bacteria diphthery toxin. Neisseria meningitis also has conjugate vaccine similar to strep pneumonia and Haemophilus influenza. Bordetella pertussis also has vaccines against antigen of Bordetella pertussis bacteria. And I think usually this Bordetella pertussis, tetanus, and diphthery is usually taken at the same time. It's called diphthery, pertussis, tetanus vaccine, like that. We give together all of them.
Thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more.